Golgi complex. Golgi apparatus. Italian cytologist Camillo Golgi first discovered Golgi apparatus in the nerve cells of neurons of Barnell in the year 1897. He called it internal reticular apparatus, and later became known as Golgi complex, abbreviated as GC. It is composed of units called dictyosomes in plants and lower vertebrates, and fungi. Golgi complex is found in all eukaryotic cells except erythrocytes, which are the mature RBC, sperm of animal cells, some fungi, and mature sieve tube cells of plants. Animal cells tend to have fewer and larger Golgi apparatus, while plant cells contain several hundred smaller Golgi bodies. Golgi complex acts like a mailroom for eukaryotic cells. It is abundant in cells that engage in secretory activity. Example, salivary gland cells that secrete digestive enzymes, and immune system cells that secrete antibodies. Galactosyltransferase is the marker enzyme of Golgi complex. Now, let's take a moment to learn about the morphology of Golgi complex, with a simplified diagram shown here. The two compartments in the Golgi apparatus include cis-Golgi network and trans-Golgi network that are responsible for sorting proteins and lipids. The region nearest to the endoplasmic reticulum is called cis face, and the region farthest away from the endoplasmic reticulum is called trans face. The flattened, stacked pouches are called cisternae, which comprises cis-Golgi, medial Golgi, and trans-Golgi. The open space within the cisternae is called lumen or cisternal space. These are the incoming transport vesicles that move proteins and other molecules to the Golgi apparatus for further sorting. Nextly, newly formed vesicles, budding from the cisternae at the trans face, carry the modified cargo proteins and lipids, and deliver them to their target destinations. Secretory vesicles play a crucial role in releasing the stored contents, such as proteins and other molecules outside of the cell by exocytosis in response to extracellular signals. The coated vesicles mediate the transport of proteins and lipids between distinct cellular compartments. Tubules in Golgi apparatus are called microtubules, interconnect closely adjacent stacks, and support the whole apparatus. The points discussed in the previous slide are detailed here. As mentioned earlier, Golgi apparatus is composed of three components, that is cisternae, tubules, and vesicles. Zone of exclusion is the area of cytoplasm surrounding the Golgi complex, which is without any cell intrusions. The most important point to be noted is that Golgi complex has polarity. Cis face, which is also known as convex face or proximal face or formation face. The site of Golgi complex that receives lipids and proteins from endoplasmic reticulum is called cis face. Trans face, which is also known as concave face or distal face or maturation face. The site of Golgi complex, which sorts lipids and proteins to different destinations, is called trans face. Golgi complex shows functional compartmentation. Cis-Golgi network or reticulum, abbreviated as CGN. Cisternae comprises cis-Golgi, which is nearest the endoplasmic reticulum, medial Golgi, which are the central layers of cisternae, and trans-Golgi, which is farthest from the endoplasmic reticulum. Trans-Golgi network or reticulum, abbreviated as TGN. Functions of Golgi complex. It is involved in post-translational protein modifications, protein sorting, and secretion. Responsible for packaging proteins and lipids into vesicles for delivery to targeted destinations, either lysosomes, storage vesicles, or the plasma membrane. Involved in formation of lysosome and acrosome. Involved in the formation of cell plate during cytokinesis of plant cells. Golgi complex is also involved in the synthesis of extracellular matrix sugars called glycosaminoglycans. Involved in the sulfation of glycosaminoglycans. For example, keratin sulfate, heparin sulfate, and chondroitin sulfate. Involved in the synthesis of polysaccharide components of plant cell wall, such as hemicellulose and pectin. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video. Also, click on the subscribe button and hit on the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos.